Ladies and gentlemen, I gotta stand up for this one. We got him. We fucking got him. We did it. We did it. Y'all like my hat? Y'all like my hat? Ladies and gentlemen, I feel like ever since this whole thing, by the way, new shirts coming soon. The hip hop always win tees are coming soon. I'm making them right now. Don't worry. If you want one, put hip hop always wins in the comment section. So Lawbrey Graham, Drizzy Fake, the Champagne Cop, Snitch God, Supac has taken officially the biggest L. Another one of hip hop history. The UMG case has now been officially dismissed. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a huge W for hip hop. This is a huge win. This is a huge moment. Honestly, everybody kept asking me, "School, we waiting for your video. When's your video?" I said, "Bro, I gotta wait. I can't just go right into this video. I gotta let this settle in." Because I feel like from the beginning, I was one of the main or first people pushing just how bad this was. Before my name was even put in it. Before the Clips had their whole situation with Kendrick because of that. Before all of the different things and the attempts of censorship were happening. And then my name was literally put in it. And then, you know what? That's when I knew the case, they really didn't have a case. You gotta understand why it was such a problem for him to put, why I had such a problem with that. One, you know how that's anti-hip hop, but two, it's anti-freedom of speech, and three, how dare you, I know what you was trying to do, insinuate or make illusions that I could be bought. Because all I got in this is my word. As you can hate my opinion, but as long as it's my opinion, I'm Gucci. We gonna break down this whole thing. Drake is the biggest loser in hip hop. Drake is one of the biggest losers in entertainment. And this is gonna be a longer video. I'm gonna go live tomorrow. We're gonna read the whole court thing, but I'm not gonna do that now. I'm just gonna read certain parts, the funniest parts and stuff like that. And we're gonna talk about it. Document 80, the victory lap, coming soon. So let's get right into it, ladies and gentlemen. Drake's lawsuit over Kendrick Lamar's Not Like Us dismissed by judge. And I need to know, Drake, you lost everything in this battle. Just the way that the entire culture is celebrating. Everybody, it feels like another Not Like Us drop. Not Like Us is trending again and it's going to blow up again. We don't like you, gang, for the things you did. You are this weird three-toed Canadian tree sloth really thought he was going to come and try to spoil hip-hop because he lost. Get out of here. Look at how many people are celebrating. Bro, you lost the culture. You lost the masses. You're always going to have your weird sycophant fans who are dying right now. But we don't, goofy. Look at you. Yeah, take your little biker jacket on and go back to Degrassi with your goddamn racist biker friends. Go over there, you goofy. Anyway, so let's get to reading. Hey, I'm gonna talk so greasy on this nigga now. Because I knew my part was gonna get dismissed. But the fact that the whole case got dismissed, you mad? I thought you wanted to see the paperwork. I thought you wanted to see me and UMG's communication. What happened to that? You bitch man. Okay, anyway. No, let me bask in this one. It's gonna be a long video. I'm enjoying this. A federal judge, George Vargas. Oh, the beautiful Judge Vargas. Shout out to her. Yeah, I mean. Yeah, I got something cool in the cooler for you, Judge Vargas. On God in heaven. You know? Black and brown unite. Y'all remember the people who poked up the dude who did Nipsey with a man, I love me, Viva la Raza. You know what I mean? Anyway, so oops. All right, my bad. I had to find a different article because they were trying to make me subscribe and F that. So, a federal judge in New York dismissed Drake's stupid defamation case against record label UMG streaming group from a rap battle with Kendrick Lamar. And Judge Vargas determined the alleged defamatory information or statements. Now, y'all know I like putting y'all on, bro. It's bad! I like putting y'all on ways to make money and fun ways to make money, man.
Here comes the money.
And I've been talking about free cash for a couple videos now, and some of y'all might just think it's just another sponsor, just an ad. I've been having people hit me up with real feedback, talk about that they really get into that check-in. I don't know how I gotta say it, but please listen up. This is not a joke. All you gotta do to sign up is use the link in the description or the QR code, and then you put in a password and an email, and that's it. After that, you can get right to making some money off playing games.
He ain't lying.
Now make sure you verify your email when you make an account so they can track your progress through the games. So scan the QR code or use the link in the description to create your account today, and then all you gotta do is beat levels to get your rewards, man. And once you start earning money, all I ask is that you come back and you let people know I put you on. I hooked it up, even. Issued in the lawsuit are non-actionable opinion and dismissed Drake's lawsuit against UMG. A spokesperson for Drake said that the statement obtained by ABC that his team intends to appeal. So they intend to appeal. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. You lost. You lost the culture. You a loser. All y'all niggas is losers. And I hope them your lawyers keep, they're trying to have a nice little Christmas. Oh, we gonna appeal? No, we gonna appeal. You got the backhand, right? Oh, yeah, we gonna appeal? No, don't worry. Matter of fact, after that, we gonna find another appeal. And what does this do for the Iceman rollout? That whole cryptic Pinocchio bullshit y'all was pushing. What does that do? What does that do for that stupid jacket you had on? I know what they did last summer. I'm Jennifer Love Hewitt. I'm Brandy. You dumb, goofy Canadian bitch. Shout out to all my real Canadian niggas out there. I done connected with a lot of real Canadians out there. You know what I mean? Salute. So let's get to Twitter. Because you know Twitter was going to twit. You know what I mean? Let's go ahead. Hold on. I wanted to get to, before we even get to this. The botting rumors are also officially squashed. It's a bad day to be a parasocial owl. It's a real nasty day to be one. The court disagrees to allege that UMG implemented covert, these letters are real small, covert practices to manipulate streams of Not Like Us and inflate the record's perceived popularity. Plaintiff relies on tweets. Oh my God, they're cooking you. This is what you get when you have your case, and one of the reasons you have a case is because academics. Acadiddy, this your fault too, nigga. Drake, you goofy. I don't know how. Somebody start a goofy count. You goofy. You will never be cool. You're never going to be tough. Your Iceman album, if you ever have anything even aggressive in your Iceman album, shut up. At this point, I got Lizzie McGuire more gangster than you. Shut up, nigga. I'd rather see a battle between Hannah Montana and Lizzie McGuire than ever see you try to act tough again. Shut up, nigga. Shut up. And Baca weird. All them niggas weird. Anyway, he got a weird case. The court finds plaintiff's reliance on online comments and reporting insufficient to meet the plausibility standard. She basically said, this nigga was using tweets. Wait a minute, you come to my court and your evidence is tweets and random whistleblowers from Acadiddy? That nigga can't even keep his tweets because he a creep. Anyway. Yeah, they was waiting for the screw video. I'm basking in this. This is going to be one of these videos. Yeah. And I'm going to go live. I'm going to read the whole thing. I'll be on for 3 hours if I need to. Yes, sir. The experience of no-name person from a small set of anonymous customer reviews does not meet much heft the complaint. Now, when you guys are trying this appeal, you got to know just how stupid this case looks. And Judge Vargas did a great job in showing you how stupid. So whoever you appeal this to, good luck, nigga. Okay. Kamehameha. Don't bring Dragon Ball Z into this. Tweets are known as posts on X, was formerly known as Twitter, which uses and he was trying to look for my Twitter messages. Look at you. I protect hip hop culture at all costs. That's what we was doing. I told you it's more than merch. It's a mission statement. Hip hop always win. T-shirts coming soon. Don't worry. We're going to have hoodies because it's getting a little colder. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Anyway, it's going to be a lot of that in this video. Where we go? Okay. Finding a lack of probity from anonymous online comments. Basically, they're saying, hey, nigga, you can't just be using random Twitter bots for your evidence. You goofy goofball, nigga. Maybe you didn't know how American law works. I don't know if that works in Canada. Where, Exhibit A, this random nigga on Twitter. Exhibit B, this random nigga on Instagram. and judge, this is the smoking gun. Exhibit C, an anonymous random nigga on Academic Stream. Take him to jail. Take Lucy into jail. Okay, like us, while the covert practice of providing financial incentives to undisclosed third parties and leverage of business relationship, if they exist, may be facts and that are peculiar within possession control of UMG. Basically, like, hey, nigga, they're promoting your record. That's their job, nigga. They do the same shit for you, Mr. Body Bottington. Yeah, man. Allegedly. So the bot rumor, and I'm low-key glad all of this was put into this lawsuit, because as Judge Vargas eviscerates and ethers this, it really, every single thing Drake stood on has been eviscerated. Every lie that he stood on. You were just throwing a stripper fit, that's all. That's all you was doing. Rory, where you at? Rory, I need you in front of the congregation, redhead. I need you. Come over here, Red. Come over here. Sit down. Explain to me again how he was doing this for the little man. Now, I got time. And I don't even hate Rory. You know what I mean? I don't hate Maul either. Hate is crazy. I think Maul's a goofball. I think he made himself look like extra super duper more of a clown. I used to watch Maul on the Joe Budden podcast. I never knew he was as much of a clown as he was since this Drake thing. Once I saw his leg lock up and he hit this move, I said, okay, yeah, that nigga too far gone. Rory, remember when you volunteered that weird propaganda? No, I think what's really happening is if you... Shut up, nigga! You niggas just be loving that both sides of the fence ass nigga. And I love... Niggas just want to secure that Drake interview. The little man, right? But he put niggas like me in the lawsuit. Aren't I considered a little man compared to him? I don't know, nigga. Anyway, let's keep it going. Now, we're going to get to the Justin part. Don't worry. The Drake versus UMG's case has been dismissed by judge. Here's another part. I'm just poking up random stuff. We're going to go live tomorrow, and we're going to do the whole thing part by part, but it's like 38 pages, literally, right here, 38. But we're going to talk about it. There's another part. The weight loss drug Ozempic. ID. Don't cut them corners like your daddy did. F what Ozempic did. Don't pay to play with them Brazilians. Get a gym membership. The fact that she's quoting Kendrick won this case for UMG through part in his own lyrics. Like Kendrick also, and I said this before, even the Baca got a weird case, why is he around, certified lover boy, certified pedophile. I said before early that's not really calling Drake a pedophile. I think Kendrick wrote this in a way where he knew this was a suey ass, Karen ass, goofy ass. Can I talk to your manager? Annie. Goofy? All right, so let's get into this. Hold on. Okay. So the weight loss drug, okay, Lamar also insinuates that Drake knowingly hires sexual offenders, grew facial hair because he understood being a beard just fit him better. He got sex offenders on OVO that keep on a monthly allowance. Okay, now let's go to Justin Hunt, because he, first of all, shout out to the company, man. It's all happening. That's my man's in him. That's my man's in him. That's somebody that I really became like real close with, like friends. I could consider a homie. Through this is Justin, and I grew up watching. Like, I was a fan of Justin before we even met. So like, it's dope. Shout out to Justin. It's all happening. This is a win for all of us. My brother, my black brother. Let me read his tweet. He said Justin said, Drake sued over Kendrick saying something that he told Kendrick to say. He should have known that it was gonna be an incredible high hurdle to climb of the court of law. The judge did her homework. So this is what Vargas did. Shout out to Vargas. Oh, I love Judge Vargas. I've always said too, it's weird to me that I feel like the hip hop generation hasn't started getting into like politics and government, because it's like, dog, hip hop been around for long enough now that I feel like some of these because every time a hip hop case gets brought up, sometimes I feel like, do y'all know how? I feel like it's detrimental in some of these cases that y'all don't know how this culture works. And then my question is, how long has this culture been around that none of y'all are starting to like? None of y'all grew up with hip hop? That's weird to me. That's weird to me. Because even if you 50, hip hop is 50. That means you literally as old as hip hop. So I don't know. That doesn't make sense to me. But I feel like just Vargas might have been listening to some. You know what I mean? Like, come on now. She might have been in the barrio with it, listening to back in the you know what I mean? Anyway, she said, of particular relevance in the tailor-made freestyle, Drake challenged Lamar to make the PDF accusation at issue, using the artificial generated voice of deceased rapper Tupac. Drake goads Lamar. First of all, shout out to Tupac. Tupac, you strike again. West Side, the la da 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 la da 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 la 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 la. All you niggas die as we ride on the enemies. Is it ironic that it was Pac's voice, that he did this in Pac's voice, and this was really one of the nails in his coffin, one of the knives in his back? Shout out to Tupac. You should have left his voice alone, nigga. Because what happens when you turn to Tupac, for some reason, you just get to telling the truth. The spirit of Tupac took over that nigga. He got to tell him the truth. Tell him that he's a weirdo. He got to tell him the truth. But this is what you said. She said, Judge Vargas said, didn't you say, Kendrick, we need you, the West Coast savior. Engrave your name in some hip hop history. If you deal with this viciously, you seem a little nervous about all the publicity. Man, Drake, you really were too confident. This is another just exercise in don't ever overshoot. Lord have mercy. When you kill somebody and you killed them completely, or you believe it, and actually it shows don't ever underestimate your opponent. Drake thought that he was the bully. Little did he know that he was going against a school shooter. Like, he thought he was the bully. Little did he know what Kendrick had in his backpack, nigga. That's a metaphor, by the way, because you niggas is goofies. You seem a little nervous about all the publicity. He wasn't nervous. He was waiting. He wasn't nervous at all. F that Canadian light skin, Doc. We need a no debate West Coast victory, man. Call him a bitch for me. Talk about him liking young girls. That's a gift from me. Heard it on the Joe Budden podcast. Got to be true. I'm gonna tell you right now. Any person with half a brain in their head knew this was cooked. Knew that this was a stupid lawsuit. Knew this was frivolous. Any person. And I know y'all bookmarked tweets because I saw, man, it's niggas are getting them birds, and any nigga who was trying to lie on for Drake or was trying to coddle Drake or trying to just look stupid, ooh, are they getting eviscerated? Eviscerated. Anybody with half a brain in their head, anybody who's watched half an episode of Law and Order should have went, wait a minute, you're suing him for defamation for saying you like young girls. But you literally specifically asked him to say that. How is that going to work? I remember people was like, oh no, this is 3D chess. Rory, are you dumb? I got to keep going back to Rory. Like, Rory, bro, you usually are able to comprehend things better. And like, wait, you heard that battle and thought that this suit was it might just be, no, I'm here for the jokes, but let's really think about, shut. So it is in context in which such lyrics are, say Drake, I hear you like I'm young, from the recording must be assessed. The similarity in the wording strongly suggests that the line directly called back to Drake's lyric. And you know what's the craziest part? Kendrick's a genius. Because even the, say Drake, I heard you like I'm young. This is why I love rap. Because it's another layer that the judge just showed me. I didn't even realize that when Kendrick says, hey, Drake, I heard you like I'm young, nobody asked who did he hear it from. He heard it from Drake. When I read this, I said, oh, Judge Vargas. Oh, that makes that bar even harder. Because I thought he was just being petty. Say, Drake, I heard you like him young because the rumors. But it's like, no, I heard you like him young because you told me as Tupac you liked him young. Wow. Yeah, it's cooked. Yeah. Wow. Wow. Now, another one of my homies, Curtis King, I had to cover this part. I had to cover this part because I guess these are the different reasons and why these things got dismissed, right? And it shows me that Judge Vargas understands. So shout out to Curtis King, Curtis with two S. When a judge has better understanding of how rap battles work than you do, you have to know you have no business in hip hop related debates. I'm the hip hop battle nigga, bro. I'm the hip hop nigga in general, but like when it comes to the battle, can you believe that there was? Can y'all believe that there was niggas that was arguing with me this whole time? Go back to all my videos, and now you can just go through like, God damn, Screw was right. Just go through. Go through all my Drake videos about this UMG case. Go back. I was dropping gems the whole time. And if you what, stay over there. If you was one of them goofies, stay over there, nigga. Because I see some of you OV hoes trying to, oh my God. I see a dirty face boy talk about, I mean, if you really think Drake did this because 3D chess, you're delusional. Nigga, you're delusional. You're King Delusion, bro. I see oh my God, you made us care about this. You made us move the goalpost. You made us lie for you. You're admitting you lied. You admitting you almost didn't even believe this. You admitting what you did. So, oh, nigga. Oh yeah. Y'all don't know I got a praying mother. That's the thing. A praying Nigerian mother. Them prayers hit like 762s, nigga. I'm telling you, don't you ever mess with my mother's son. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. So number 3, why this was dismissed. Direct quote. Because the court concludes that I think there's a summary, that the alleged defamatory statement in Not Like Us are non-actionable opinion, the motion is dismissed, granted. So thank you again, Vargas, for protecting hip hop. It's already been damaged because there's going to still be record labels who don't even want to go through this again. But thank you. This really helps. And another thing I got to tell Drake and all the Drake fans, y'all see like go on any social media right now. It literally feels like hip hop won a World Series. Like we're all on the team. Look at this celebration. And if I'm Drake, I'm looking at this like, oh yeah, I'm not welcome here. I'm gonna still be able to sell records. I'm tolerated. I went from being celebrated and now I forever will be tolerated. That's where you are now, Drake. You went from being celebrated, that the best you're ever going to be now is tolerated. You will forever wear this like an albatross around your neck. You will forever have that scarlet letter. You will forever have that mark on you. Your jacket is stained with mustard. Ain't nobody taking that mustard off. You will always be the Karen of hip hop. Every time you say something aggressive, every time you try to act like you cool, these will always come up. And it doesn't matter how many fans you have. And by the way, some of your diehards are jumping ship. This is literally like what's happening with Trump. How are y'all not seeing the parallels of Drake and Trump? It's insane. Joe Rogan jumping ship. Theo Von jumping ship. Andrew Zig Heil Schultz jumping ship. Look at all these podcast bros that are now jumping ship and speaking back. These are the same people that helped get him elected. And I'm not even trying to be political with it, but I'm saying, how are y'all not seeing this? Drake tried to censor niggas. Drake tried. He thought it was going to be Stephen Colbert, but you can't take me off of TV. And bigger than me, you thought you was going to silence, as crazy as it sounds, hip-hop, UMG. You asked them to take down records, delete shit. And you messed around and found Kimmel. MAGA Drizzy gets to looking like Trump whenever he beef. Document 80 coming soon. Stay tuned. I'm so excited. This is going to be a celebration for hip-hop. The victory lap. Anyway. Yeah, Dre, you got to really look at how many people don't like you, gang. And this is the crazy thing is, this is the bed you built on God in heaven. Iceman gonna land, Iceman gonna land insane now, right? I already know what you was talking. I know you was talking crazy on Iceman. You know, And understand, I'm probably gonna react to a few of them records. For the roast your goofy ass nigga. Nigga. And we finna monetize it. Niggas gonna be like, so you just gonna monetize Drake? Yeah! Nigga, we overcharging niggas for what they did to the Cold Crush, nigga. What is you talking about, eh? We overcharge you niggas for what you did to the Cold Crush. Pay us like you owe us for all the years that you hold us. You could talk, but money talks, so talk more bucks, nigga. Yeah, I need damages, nigga. Yeah, you put my word in question, nigga. Huh? I can't sleep. Huh? Consider these damages, nigga. Anyway. 4, can listeners take it literally? Direct quote, part 11. The issue in this case is whether Not Like Us can reasonably be understood to convey as a factual matter, that Drake is a PDF. In light of overall context, the court holds that it cannot, because it didn't, bro. Because what are you talking about, nigga? What are you talking about, Drake? And that's another thing where I said, if I was Joe Budden, nigga, I would have been going so much harder on Drake, especially after the Melissa Ford thing he did and he called me a dick. So I swear to God, Joe Budden shoots Drake so much more bail than he deserves. And some people might be like, well, he goes in. I watch Joe Budden's podcast every day. You can tell he be putting a silencer on his blicky. Take that off, bro. Take the silencer off. Let that nigga have it, my nigga. Let him have it for hip hop, bro. Let him have it, my nigga. He really was suing for defamation while calling you a dick. Somebody clip this and send it to Joe. Joe, we need the wife beater. We need a wife beater, Joe, nigga. And we here for it. Don't get caught up with them OV hoes that's trying to confuse you and be like, oh, all you ever do is talk about Drake. Yup, nigga, that's what we want to hear. Go in. We want to hear it. We hip hop. We want to hear you, Joe. Let's go, huh? You better pump it up on that nigga, huh? You better drop a goddamn padded room on this nigga, huh? Who killed it? You're the one who made the song Who Killed It. You better speak on that, Joseph. We here for it. Anyway, my bad. Shout out to you and your show. Anyway, direct quote. Anyway, guide to understand. The judge ruled that no reasonable listener would take this as exactly. Take this as proof that he's a PDF. Context of this. The only people who took it as proof were the parasocial weirdos, which is weird because like, how are you a fan and then you're taking that as proof that he's anyway. Context of the diss. The form here is music recording and particularly a rap diss track. The average user is not under the impression that a diss track is fact. Thank you. And I love the fact, Judge Vargas, you did something that's actually super important that I don't think you even realize, and you probably do because you're a judge and you're probably very intelligent. You have just made legal precedent that diss tracks cannot be taken as factual. Viva la raza, I love you. I give you a big old hug, man. I love that, man. She protected hip hop at all costs. Let me find out I know she got a hot 16, hot 8. Can't grow up in this. She got a hot 8. She got a hot 8. Since the lyrics appeared in a rap battle, the court said audience expects insults, exaggeration, non-fact. Thank God. Because this nigga had me censoring stuff out of diss tracks. No more, nigga. This is the second one. Rap battles are exaggerated by nature. That's a fact. I know rap. I know battle rap. This precisely the type of context in which an audience may anticipate the use of epithets, fury, rhetoric, hyperbole, rather than factual assertions. Obviously, any regular person would do that. The court compared a diss track to trash talk, fury language meant to sting facts. Tone and language of the song. Not Like Us is replete with profanity. With profanity? Drake was trying to turn this shit some puritanical. He was trying to have niggas pilgrim rapping. With profanity, but one of your diss tracks the first word is nigga. Like, shut your bitch ass up. God, you such a... Drake, you're so cool, bro. Like, I don't know what you thought you was getting from this, but like, bro, you really are Jimmy from Degrassi, my nigga. You really are Jimmy from Degrassi. And trust me, I grew up a huge Drake fan, nigga. And I watched all the episodes of Degrassi. I remember them episodes. Yeah, you are the exact goofy that Jimmy was, nigga. And you ended up just like him, too. Anyway. The album and art of the video, direct quote. The image itself Oh yeah. Guideline. The wild tone of the song itself showed it was opinion and hype, not literal accusations. The image itself, with its overlay, more than a dozen sex offender markers, is obviously exaggerated and doctored. No reasonable person would view this image and believe it, even if the album art was called out so obviously fake that no one would mistake it as real evidence. She basically said, any of you niggas who thought that this was real or thought that this was gonna work, y'all niggas are stupid as hell. Drake, you're an idiot. Drake's lawyers, y'all are the smartest people in this, because I guarantee you they know that this is stupid. But it's like, hey nigga, when we gonna get this chance again? Run this goofy through the mud, nigga. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna go live tomorrow. Document 80 is coming. Hip Hop Always Win t-shirts are coming. One thing, I was at the Canelo and Crawford fight live. I was there in person. I was in the venue. When Crawford won, it was random niggas hugging each other. I just turned around, I saw somebody and hugged them. It was a feeling in there that felt palpable that we won, that we got one. We won, right? This is what it feels. Bro, Twitter, social media right now is just like niggas who've been going through this, because I was worried for hip hop. I was worried for freedom of speech. You know what I mean? My name was put into this shit. And I think niggas need to realize that when my name was put in it, the reason I turned up on Drake was to show him, you're not taking my freedom of speech. You're not scaring me. I'm not afraid of you. I knew this would happen. I knew this would happen. And let me be an example that if you stand for something, you got to stand for that thing all the time. Even if the biggest artist in the world, one of the biggest entertainers in the world, puts your name in the stuff to try to intimidate your shit, you got it. That's when you actually got to stand on it. It's one thing when you're going against a bunch of random YouTubers or comments, tweets. When you going against companies, entities as Drake, and they put your name, there's a lot of people who would have folded and never spoke on him again. Thank you guys, everybody who watched my Drake videos, thank you. Everybody who watched Document 79 and streaming it, thank you. I appreciate you guys so much. This Document 80 is not going to be the stop of my music. My Chains and Whips freestyle, obviously I have to change what's going to drop. But this is only going to keep the music keep going. Thank you guys so much. Hip Hop won. I'll keep it real. Hip Hop's alive again. I might give my proceeds to Rakim. Oh my. It's low-key emotional, nigga. It feels like for 2 years, nigga, for damn near 2 years, we've been going through or like a year with this lawsuit, this goofy ass. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you are a Dot fan, matter of fact, F that. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're a hip hop fan, celebrate for the rest of the year. Celebrate. Go on your social medias. If you see them owls, yeah, clown. Enjoy yourself. Or if you better than me, maybe even extend an arm like, you know what, we know you weird. We know what you was doing. It's okay. I'm not going to do that. But maybe you better than me. Thank you guys so much. I love y'all to death. That was dope.